Well, we're trying to get some light on the subject. Hey, how's that work? A little better? That way you see what's going on, maybe. Hey, bet if I bring this one down, it may be just a little too much. That works. We'll turn this on. There we go. Hey, I'd like to say, how y'all doing? Morning, afternoon, when is it? What time is it? Hang on, it's 6:22 p.m. on the 23rd, which is Tuesday, June 23rd. Been a long weekend. Yeah, I normally do these on Monday. Sunday was Father's Day, so let's get out and say Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there that are actually being fathers. They're trying to be a father to the best of their ability. Had a surprise before girls showed up. Surprised me. Loved it. Enjoyed the day. Between that and having a truck in the shop, oil leak, speedometer thingy, and had to have a reprogrammed thing done to it. Was really tied up yesterday with some stuff. Got back on the road, so this week we've got some interesting things going on. Trump was in town, Tulsa. Saturday, we're going to cover that a little bit. We're just going to do a lot more of my little happy thoughts at this point in time instead of annoying news that goes on. And appreciate y'all. Thanks for sticking with it, sticking through it with us all. And let me see what else. Opened up the Beehive. They're building new comb on the new frames. Hoorah! There. 17 baby chickens hatched this weekend also. So you can tell, been a little busy. But let's start out with the little numbers in Oklahoma, because everybody says, oh, they're going up, they're going up. Of course they're going to go up, everybody. You spent 90 days locked up. Everybody can't do nothing. Oh, it's going to kill everybody. Millions are going to die. Ooh. Okay? No. So, of course, you're going to have this natural wave come across when people come back out, because the country was never allowed to have what they call herd immunity, which is where everything, animals use it, bugs use it, people use it. Where something comes in, one person gets sick, 5 people get sick, 15 people get sick, 30 people get sick. Next thing you know, half the country's sick. It's done flushed through the system. People's build antibiotics. Sad part is that sometimes people die, which is a bad thing. But 90%, in this case 98% of the people survive just fine. It's a fair deal. I mean, it's still, white people are still saying, hey, let's wear a mask. Here it comes again when it says on the box, this will not protect you from coronavirus or COVID-19. Because some doctor that has a control freak attitude says, oh, wear a mask. Oh, wait a minute. Face covering, and that'll protect you. No, it won't. So let's get with those numbers. In Oklahoma, total positive testings, 11,028. Deaths, 371, had 2 as of yesterday. Total recoveries, 7,888. So between the recoveries and the deaths, you're at 8,260. That means there's 2,768 active cases in the state of Oklahoma. Now, we would have never shut down. We'd have been through all this. Okay? Slow down, get the hospital stocked up, get the nursing home stocked up, get it ready for people that really need it, secondary elderly people. It's really not affecting children. What's that mean? Children are great, their immune systems. But you have to have your immune system. You got to be around once in a while. You got to go eat dirt, as they used to say, to build that immune system up, or it's just going to get so weak that the common cold will kill you. And give you a little bit of education on this. AIDS, autoimmune disorder, is not the fact that it kills you. It's the fact that the flu or pneumonia or the common cold kills you, because it gets your immune system so worn down that it can't defend itself. Come on, people, you need to educate yourself a little bit. So there was that. So let me see. Everything went pretty good last week. Went to Arizona, did that one, come back. Yes, the big Trump rally, Juneteenth. Never heard of that in my life till now. Now people want to make it a national holiday, and we shouldn't quit till it's a national holiday. Actually, that was the only notes I wrote down was the COVID numbers, by the way. Why should Juneteenth be a national holiday? What is it actually? How come we're just now hearing about it? It's kind of like, there's a big deal went on years ago. Hey, it's a washer dealing. Kwanzaa is the African form of our Christmas that, you know, is now celebrated in this country. We are the United States of America. Okay? We celebrate our heritage as a country. It's not great. It's not pretty. There's a lot of countries out there that don't have pretty, great heritages and past. You know, Ireland is actually a good one. We'll get into that in a little bit. China and Asia, they don't have a whole lot of good ones. Hey, look at the last 50 years in Cuba. Everybody says, oh, it's great. No, them people have been so oppressed over there that they wanted to risk their lives for 90 miles on a foam igloo cooler trying to get to some freedom. And, you know, that's one country that if they do get here, they do get it's not citizenship, but it's a green card. Because that country is so bad. Everybody else sneaking up from the Mexico border and southern whatever, take the proper channels. We ain't got no problem with nobody being here or coming in legally. Just do it legally. Don't be jumping the fence. So, alright, let's get back to this. So, Friday I had graduation with my girls, 2 of them graduated. Congratulations, they're enrolled in school, getting ready for further education. Don't know exactly how that's going to work because people want to be a control freak and say, you got to do this, you got to do this, you got to do that. I'm saying open it up, let it go. Why they're trying to control everything when you talk about Agenda 21 or now it's Slingshot 2030, whatever they want to call it. It's still depopulation of the earth. Here's your chance to wipe a bunch of us out. Okay? Let us mingle, let us live our lives. But then wait a minute. They're not in control over that, are they? Alright, that's like, here's one for you. Why is Nancy Pelosi showing off a $25,000 refrigerator full of all this different ice cream? We got people standing in food lines because things have gone on. Or, you know, food had been delivered certain ways or whatever. And yeah, it's all over your MSMs, okay? That's not, you got to dig for that. But Lord pray we actually show the leader of the House of Representatives, you know, Miss Democrat Nancy Pelosi herself, show all this fine food that she's got in her house. I know I ain't got it in mine. I know a bunch of people probably ain't got it in theirs. What do I got in mine? Stuff that's been raised, stuff I've hunted, stuff honeybee hunted, stuff that we bought off local farmers, local ranchers that have butcher shops that can do it themselves. I live in a really interesting part of the country or the state, able to do things. Matter of fact, I got a hog to go pick up some point in time, waiting on their phone call. They said the 25th, that's 2 days. We'll see if it's done, because some of it has to be smoke cured. The guy that did that had some hogs to sell, got it for 50 cents a pound plus a butcher fee. You won't find that in any store, will you, people? So you can buy it out there, you just got to dig and look, and no, meat's not made in the back of the grocery store. I hate to break your feelings. Alright, so I had a fun time doing that. Met them Saturday morning, stayed in Tulsa, because I had some business to take care of. Went out to breakfast. We split ways. They went home. We went and took off. Big rally. I mean, Friday night as we're coming through there, you can see them in tents lined up down the street, around the block, all waiting to get into the rally area. Okay. Actually know some people that's up there. Got some photographs sent to us. Got some videos tagged on. They were up there having a blast. Alright, so the arena that they had it in only holds 19,000 people, period. I thought it was bigger than that, but that's it. Roughly 19,000. Okay, great. So out of curiosity, Honeybee's with me. We go driving down through there, and she goes, I want to go down in there. And I'm like, you really want to go down into the fray of this stuff? She's like, yeah, I want to go check it out. All right, get ready. Hold on. Here we go. Blink, 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 blink. Down. So we go down there as far as we can. All right. They've got Trump stuff for sale everywhere. They've got people, and I mean, we're 3 or 4 blocks back. And you just see people. I mean, you get down in there, you're literally on the brake because your idle speed is too fast. You don't want to hit people or bump into people. Got law enforcement down there. National Guard was down there, the Oklahoma National Guard. Somebody says, oh, they're only going to have tasers. They won't be able to do anything. Yeah, them boys were locked and cocked with the red band on the bottom of the magazine. And anybody that has any dealings with that knows what that red band means. Every intersection, 2 plus a cop. Keep on rolling. We get on down there, more people, everything's going great. There's the InfoWars was there, and they had a little armored vehicle, which was pretty cool. Got a picture of that. I'm like, all right, you've seen enough, we're out of here. Blink, 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 gone. I'm not gonna hang out in it. Why ain't I gonna hang out in it? All right, here we go. All you people that want to protest, go hold your signs, go scream, yell, don't block the highway, don't stand, don't destroy, don't burn, don't cause an argument, don't start a fight, don't steal, don't threaten anybody's life. You can do your protest peacefully. What I'm trying to figure out is how all these people from Maryland, New Jersey, New York show up in their Cadillacs and their Suburbans, and I got these nice dark tinted windows. It's too dark in Oklahoma. It's actually illegal to have shit tinted that dark. They always gotta back into their parking spot. They can't pull into it. They gotta back into it. They get out in all black, head to toe black, mask on their face, and they want to come up and order food. We was eating at a restaurant Friday night. Whole Suburban of them get out. Hey, check this out. Black Lives Matter protesters. They ain't from Oklahoma. How can I tell? They got a plate on the front of the car. Window tint's too dark. Got a boy outside hacking. Constitutional carry state. My boy looks over, gives you a thumb up. They send the young lady in. She's very respectful. She makes her order. She says, we'll be back in a little bit. We're going across the street. They pull out. They go up Quick Trip, cross the corner, do whatever they're going to do. They come back. Do they pull in? Oh, they got to back in. Anytime you back it in, you up to shady shit. Okay? Some states, it's illegal to back into a parking spot. People don't know that. Okay? But I'm telling you, if they really want to get you in Oklahoma, I'm willing to bet there's laws that says you can't actually back in. And the reason for that is they can't read your tag. Alright, so they back into the spot. Nobody gets out, but little chickie boot runs in, gets her food. Very, very respectful again. Thank you, this, that, and the other thing. Back in the car, over to the hotel. They back in. They don't pull in, they back in. Don't know why they're backing in for. Okay, when you back into a deal and I was a little hoodlum running around, you back it in for a reason. You just don't always naturally back in. Why? You back in, you get out faster. But how do these people afford to make this trip from all over the country to come down to a little bitty, no-name Tulsa, Oklahoma, little city? It's a little city, okay? And they wait till dark. They ain't out there in broad daylight at noon when I went driving down through Trump Alley with all these boys. No, they wait till dark to go down there. Then they want to burn our flag. They want to do all kinds of dumb stuff. So let's think about this. We got a big bunch of people down there during the daylight. A bunch of them, I'm telling you, are there for the rally. They're there to have a good time. So they quit taking tickets. There's people actually allowed in the arena that they did not scan their tickets. They just, nope, don't worry about it, go in. Nope, don't worry about it, go in. Nope, don't worry about it, go in. All right, so when the scanners, okay, the screeners, whatever you want to call it, and it's actually come from several people. When the screeners disappeared, people quit getting in. The news says they were understaffed. People flat said them people up, vanished, man, moosed, quit. Nope, we're not screening nobody else. All right, so according to the news, there was only 7,000 people there. There's pictures that we've seen, and I've seen there's probably about 10. Top row, of course, seen it because I watched it live on the internet, okay, on Facebook. They Facebooked it live. All right. The top section behind the president was empty. Some people up there. Boy, the news made a big deal out of that. Boy, the news made a big deal out of people missing in, 4 or 5 seats empty here, 4 or 5. Oh, he's lost all his support. No, people quit screening. They quit letting people in. They didn't scan all the tickets. All the hoodlums showed up, and nobody's going to hang around with that. Because if we hang around with it down here in the South, we're going to put a stop to it. All right, so there's that. Do I think it's a big sign of trouble? No. I think it's a thing of people getting an eyeball awakening of these cities. If kids didn't get their bottom spanked growing up, and this is what they think they can do to get away with it, and they think they can come down to our little states and raise this kind of dumb crap. Sorry, there ain't no Chads or Chop in this state, and I really doubt it's going to happen. Okay? So, where Grady come down, had a blast. The speech was mediocre. It was average. Wasn't nothing major. Everybody tore him apart on that. But here's one thing you didn't hear about. Mr. Joe Biden. Okay, Vice President Joe Biden. Okay, had a rally in Pennsylvania. Seen pictures from that one. Everybody was spaced perfectly 6 feet apart. They were plenty of feet from him. Trump got 7,000 to show up. It's 100 times more than Biden had. You didn't see no reporting on that one, did you? Alright, so here's another one. I love this person with the dearest bottom of my heart. Made a post on Facebook the other day. And I talked to this person the other day, and she's like, I'm not going to sit there and argue with you on Facebook. I said, I'm not either. I said, but you're going to have to open your eyes up a little bit, because a lot of this is just trying to get your emotions rolling. Okay? She posted a deal, said, what's the big deal over the Confederate flag? The Confederacy was around for 5 years. Slavery was around for 246. Okay. So, here we go. And this even goes out to my brothers from another mother. Okay? Why is it that black lives only matter when they die from the hand of a cop or anybody else that's not black? Y'all need to get your butts to Chicago and stop that black on black crime. Because I'm telling you, 90% of it up there is black on black. More blacks die in Chicago every year than are probably killed by cops every year. Alright. So now that little rant's on, let's go into this 246 years of slavery. Alright, so here's one. Everybody wants to go on about the slavery. Oh, we got to destroy these Confederate statues because of slavery. Alright, so let's think about this. 246 years of slavery. Alright, so we become a country in 1776. 250 years. 1776. 1876. 1976. 2010's when they ended slavery? No, I don't think so. I think that was actually done in 1865 when slavery was abolished. So where's your 246 years come from? Oh, okay, well let's go back. Remember Columbus, a history lesson? Columbus sailed the ocean blue in 1492. He discovered the West Indies. Then he discovered the Americas. Okay? So that was 1492. So we're going to speed up a little bit to 1650, somewhere in there. Between 1650 and 1850, it's about a 200-year span. There was over 1 million Irish slaves. Okay? 1 million Irish slaves. The population of Ireland went from 1.6 million to like 600,000. Alright? Now those Irish slaves were brought everywhere to the West Indies, Jamaica. Wait a minute. Isn't that a black country? Jamaican, dark-skinned country? They wouldn't have, I gotta be wrong. The Americas, Barbados, a bunch of other ones. Okay, here's one. Everybody in the 1800s, the big railroads and all that going across the country. What about all the Chinese slaves that were brought over here? The Asian slaves. Oh, okay. But the European slaves. Okay. Let's get back to the original slave traders, the Muslims. They still have slave trade today, and nobody's wigging out about that. They're just wanting to destroy our history as a country. They had a very pivotal time. Okay, the reason why the Confederacy is so strong and should always be remembered in things left alone, because it has to do with the Civil War of the United States. And there's more than slavery just involved with that, with states' rights. And a whole bunch of other things that went on to it. And how slavery actually got drug into it is, I believe it was the Union Army said any slave that serves a year in the Union Army will get his freedom. Probably wasn't supposed to let that one slip, was I? So let's go on. Oh, wait a minute here. How about let's do some research in the American history part of, there was more black slave owners in the United States than white slave owners. Sorry, another goose egg wasn't supposed to come out. But this is stuff you learn whenever you get out of this like government-controlled education and do your own research. That's why they want to change the meanings of all this stuff. That's why Merriam-Webster said the other day, according to this young black African-American lady, we're now changing the meaning of racism. Why change the meaning of it? It meant what it meant 200 years ago. It means the same. I'm willing to bet, and I have to agree with, what's his name? Morgan Freeman, that says, you know, if you quit calling me a black man, I'll quit calling you a white man. We just call each other Americans. We're all right. All right, no problem. I can handle that. I can do that. And the reason that things are so rampant is because MSM keeps pumping it up because it's better for their ratings and the eaters. Because you know what? Here's the thing: the government wants to control you. All right, and it goes back to like Abraham Lincoln: a house divided cannot stand. And as long as they have the American people divided against each other, they're not going to stand. It's not going to happen because they've got a common goal, and you guys are too busy fighting each other, worried about whatever. All I've got to say is if you come near me and mine and you intend to cause harm, you better come prepared. Because the results are not going to be good for somebody. So there's that one. Oh, let's go with another little deal. Talked a little bit last week about NASCAR. I'm done with it. But, you know, news. Bubba Wallace says, oh, there's a noose hanging in my garage stall at Talladega Motor Speedway. So let me see here. NASCAR did an investigation, brought in 15 FBI agents. After everything was said and done, they released this morning, hey, we're not going to file charges. There's no federal crime. That supposedly has been there since the fall, summer, late summer, fall of 2019. There's no way anybody would know Bubba Wallace, the only black NASCAR driver, okay, in the sport, would know he was in that stall. Not happening. Nice try, everybody. Gotta try harder. Okay, so here's something else I thought about a lot this week. I just want to get it out there. If you are resisting arrest and fighting a police officer, I don't care if you're white, yellow, black, Mexican, Spanish, yellow, Barney, little green Martian shows up, and you want to resist arrest and fight a police officer, you actually, according to some parts of the Constitution and interpretation of it, forfeit your right of innocent until proven guilty. And if you get shot, you get shot. Put the handcuffs on, go to court and fight it out. I've had them on. Oh yeah, by the way, quote, this white privilege, if I had it, why'd I have to sit there and deal with a couple officers this week? Pull over just because I'm a truck. Oh, I'm a truck driver and getting profiled. They got to be profiling because I'm a truck driver. They're sitting on the side of the road as soon as they seen the light, me come over the hill and had their lights on. And as soon as I rolled by, whoop, right behind me. Knew I was getting pulled over before I even pulled over. But, you know, I guess my white privilege didn't save me from that. That pisses me off more than anything. You know, I can't help it. I was born white, somebody else was born black, somebody else was born brown, or some people want to call Asians yellow people or whatever. You cannot help you were born whatever you were born in. I was lucky enough to be born in the United States. That's what I can say about that. Quit inciting dumb shit. Watched the deal this week about Al Sharpton and the governor and some stuff about Al Sharpton supposedly said And you know, if a white person said some of the stuff he had said, we'd be hamstrung. They had taken them out in the yard, shot them, crucified them, buried them, burned them, redone it all over again. And the guy was trying to make a point. How is it that blacks can talk to blacks that way, but if somebody else talks about it, it's like if a black calls another black guy a thug, it's okay. But if I do it, I'm racist, right? Wrong. A thug's a thug. Okay? People's going to get tired of all this stupidity. And then whenever you say, hey, people can police themselves, you're damn right they're going to police themselves. And if you ain't ready, you ain't ready. But here's the main majority point of all this. BLM, Anfia. Here's another one, the Sunshine Group. Y'all ought to check into that. They said, well organized, well funded. I ain't brought that one up yet, because Lord knows we don't want to sit there and start nothing about when this went on and this cop got charged with murder, we was saluting. And when this cop got murdered, you know, by so-and-so because he was guarding some TVs, we was cheering. You know, but don't watch the videos where they're out there saying, hey, burn Whitey's shit down and take it. Because, you know, if I said anything like that, it's automatically a race thing. People, you got to get smarter than that. You got to give above a third grade education. Other than that, we got 4th of July coming up here in the next couple of weeks. Heard rumors of what they call the blue flu may happen. I don't blame them. Really can't blame them. People, you have no idea what some of these people are asking for and what you're letting go by because you won't speak up. Other than that, on this Gloria Tuesday afternoon, I want to tell all my subscribers that I love y'all. Everybody watching the video, it's great to have you watch it if you like it. If you find something interesting on this, I know this week running late because of Father's Day. Please hit the like, subscribe, share button. It helps the algorithms out to get these out there. I enjoy doing these. You got to understand, it's just my opinion. Opinions like buttholes. Everybody's got one. They usually stink. I can say mine don't stink, but there's a lot of people that think it does. So I'm not in denial. I'll promise you that. Love y'all. Share it. It's up to y'all. Well, it's not up to y'all. I keep doing this. Y'all sharing it and doing everything helps this channel grow. Got more stuff on the farm coming out this weekend. Another one coming out because we've got to get through the editing on that. But we do love y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Be vigilant. No, wait a minute. Stay vigilant. Be safe. Have a good evening.